kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And there he goes. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. From the shotgun, the inside give. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air, buying some time. They get to him as he throws. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Hauled in inside his 30, and he'll head the other way. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The screen, he can go. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Might as well give it to him again. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looks as if he's going to run it. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it. Makes the catch inside his 30 and wants much, much more. This should be the last play of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the back moving. He's got it on the right. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A low line drive and not his best work. He'll try to feel the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The option look. Quick toss. There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
He'll start this drive firing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Pick up a few on that one. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. He was searching for that first down marker, but he'll come up short. They stop him at the 22. It'll be 4th down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But the gamble paid off.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation.
Looking for the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. He gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Dangerous return man grabs it inside his 30. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. To the air on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Moving away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half. So here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. But not able to come away with the completion.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed.
The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Here's a heat. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it.
Second down coming up.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Back to pass on second down. The screen, and watch out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
Wants to fire on second down. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Here comes the heat. On a little time, lets it go. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. Headed to the end zone. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to SMU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Use the play fake, now to throw. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain, no first down.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On the move. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. Fourth down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Got his man. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up fourth down, and let's see what they do. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting a run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Quarterback extends the play. Looking to the big tight end. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Hey, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much.
Got enough space. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to run it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think it's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job on the defense, playing fast and playing smart.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws.
Oh, he's got some space. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Gotta find a completion on this one. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Wait till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another